Hello, my name is Swoon, and we're going to play a little bit of Doki Doki Literature Club. And it's telling us that the game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I don't know. From anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience while playing this game. For content warning, please visit a link. I'm at least 13 years of age and I consent to the exposure of highly disturbing content. Fuck. I need to turn down those sounds. Where? There it is. Alright. So let's see. Text speed, let's make it a little bit faster. I don't know what that means yet. We're gonna turn you down a little bit, turn you down a little bit. I wanna be able to hear sounds. I wanna be able to hear myself think too, so we will. I need to pause that and make sure that that's not open. Perfect, alright. Let's go to a new game. My name is Swoon. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Fucking lazy bitch. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Swoon. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Why? I don't care if she oversleeps. Let's be a couple. It's cool. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee hee hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Swoon, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Oh, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Why are your eyes so far apart? I don't like that. I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Man, this main character is a fucking asshole. Wow. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Okay, bitch. Jeez. I'll look at a few clubs if it'll make you happy. No promises. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yes. She's so excited. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't think she's carefree. Just gonna say that right now. I don't like her. I don't like her one bit. Her eyes are too far apart. I guess saying her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come to the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Jesus Christ. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, well, you know. You know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh, meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, we're just diving right in. Okay, I don't even get to look at the other clubs. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club, you know, watching some really good stuff this season. I could maybe talk to them about it, you know, like Blend S or that drinking anime, like, you know, it's great. Oh, come on, please. Why do you care so much? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Fine. I'll come by for a cupcake. Alright? Yes, let's go. I don't like what I've heard about this game, and I don't want to. Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's ominous. That's very ominous. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. And I glance around the room. Oh, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Swoon, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh, what are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Pardon me. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Oh, that was Sayori. I thought that was the... Oh, no, wait, that is Sayori. Fuck. I don't know them yet. then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Right, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Swoon. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Look at that ponytail. She's gonna be my #1. And look at that smile. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Swoon. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Wouldn't I just be sitting in the middle of them? Why would they? That seems... Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I don't even get to choose? What? Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Oh, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, then Monica, I follow. Oh, it's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. I can actually have props. It's not a cupcake, but brownie bites are just as swell. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Oh god. She's a tsundere. Ugh. Ugh. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I don't want anything to do with tsunderes. She can go fuck off. Made them for you or anything. Well, I thought you technically did. Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you. Baka. Oops, wrong button. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. He returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of me. In front of each of us, I'm sorry, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, that's not... Insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Oh, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so, you know, one thing led to another, and I might get murdered or something maybe eventually. I don't know. Oh, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like, you know, literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Is giving the tsundere a Beverly Hill girl, Valley girl type accent too on the nose? Nah. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Swoon, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh, you know, I read manga, and I'm currently, hang on, let me open my backpack real quick. We got, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I mean, I like literature. But my character doesn't get to like literature that much, I guess. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. There we go. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I mean, there's 7 whole Harry Potter books. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity... Oh, that's her talking. I thought that was me. Whoops. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I personally love H.P. Lovecraft. You wouldn't happen to know anything about Cthulhu or want to summon Dagon or anything like that, would you? I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Oh, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Like the works of Genji Ito? Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece... you left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and pats her on her shoulder. I'm not cute. God. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Sup from the Lurk Forest, how you doing? Yes. Thanks for dropping in. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Swoon? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was going to join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, you know, I lost my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But... Oh, I'm sorry, I thought... Swoon... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. It's so fucking stupid. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. The final nail in the coffin. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Swoon, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Swoon, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, may as well. Why not? With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending the everyday after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Sup, Zion? How's it going? Hope you're having a good time. Good night. Yeah, I know. It's kind of late, but I was going to play Warframe, but apparently my account was suspended, so I'm waiting to hear back from them with Icon and Kara and some people, you know, since I don't play 7 Days to Die. I have been thinking about picking up what's it called? Rainbow Six. I don't know, I'm just not that good at shooters. Seems, I don't know, it said that I broke the end user license agreement somehow. And so Plat boosted openly and didn't get banned. I don't know. Like, the last time I played was like 1.5 years or 2 years ago, and I played for like maybe a month with some other friends. All that I remember was like trying to earn the parts to make wings or something, and doing the horde mode that was like just recently introduced way back when. So I have no idea how I broke the end user license agreement, but I sent them a message. By the time I hear back from them, they probably won't even be playing Warframe anymore anyways. So it doesn't matter. So we're finally starting Doki Doki Literature Club. And I'm worried. I'm really worried. But I'm ready. Are you ready? I just need to make up most of my circumstances. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Do I get to make the poem? Oh my gosh. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh my god. Okay. I want to go after Monica. Monica is... Oh, they're so cute. Look at their little chibi selves. Let's see. Monica is totally about happiness. And Monica. I wouldn't say friends. Amazing. Amazing, yeah. Let's see, what else? Twirl? Haven't seen any GP out of it, but I'm super hyped. Maybe a program I run on my PC? Huh. The only thing... Huh. The only thing that's usually always open is like Flux, so that I can get tired and sleep. Windows Defender. I don't think I streamed, so there wasn't OBS open or anything. Maybe my tablet, those, or my mouse, I don't know. Like those both have special like programs for themselves. Let's see. I really want to choose swimsuit because the main character said that Monica was sporty, athletic, I should say. Yeah, we'll do swimsuit. This is gonna be the craziest. I should probably be making sure that all of the things are like lining up instead of just choosing random shit, but you know, whatever. Welcome to the Swooniverse, Fen. Thanks for following. We're gonna go with Rose. Marshmallow, infallible, ribbon. Oh gosh, I don't remember. I don't think she had a ribbon tying her ponytail up. I think it was just a scrunchie. Fuck. We're gonna choose Marshmallow. Oh, thanks for the host too. You were playing it last night? How fast does it take before it becomes super spoopy? I'm like really kind of nervous about when it starts like getting hardcore creepy on me. Let's see. We're gonna go with Scars. And do I really have to choose 20? Oh my gosh, I'm taking way too long. Let's see. Bouncy. Cheer. I think cheer would be a good one. Is it? Is it sort of like showing like the mood of all the girls here as I choose these words for my poem? Is a girl who will like that choice. So Monica's not even on there? I don't get to trick. Fuck. Well, yeah, I guess my childhood friend is second best. Clumsy. Oh yeah, she's super happy. Is Monica available in the second playthrough to chase after? Do I need to make the other two kind of happy at least? I'm worried. Not much happened after 2 hours? Huh. Let's see. Whisper. Fireflies. Oh, really? I figured that would be fucking tsundere, bitch. There's more than one poem. Let's see. Secretive, depression, breathe, pleasure, games. We're gonna go with games. Yeah, I knew that would get her. All right. I like your. I don't know. They're like equally like meh to me. We're just gonna keep making her happy. Charm. Amazing. Wow, I'm so good at picking the things that she likes. Wow. Oh my gosh, wow. Gosh. Oh, she likes pervy things. All right. I see. Oh no, she doesn't like pervy things. She likes extreme things. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. How do I separate? Oh, ooh, I don't like this. I don't want to touch on her daddy issues. Goth waifu. Are you talking about me? Oh god. I don't know. We're gonna... Oh god, I've got one more, fuck. Why is dark... What do I do? Some of these words were already in here. Don't tell me to go to sleep. Oh shit, I thought shot. Blah, blah. Hi again, Swoon. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry about it. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Swoon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a comment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like she deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join the club anyways, any clubs this year anyways, blah. And last year too? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Swoon always gives it her best as long as she's having fun. She helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Swoon can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual. Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she has put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Oh, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Oh, what is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy. Is that so? Yeah, it won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. I won't make it a big deal if you just show me the, whatever. Yeah. She pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Oh my gosh, you just handed me a copy of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Wow. It's a short read. It's a short read. So, it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I will totally read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Into goth stuff. Figured she'd be... Oh, really? See, the weird thing about me is that I don't usually like people who like similar things to me. I don't really have goth friends. I don't really have friends who like the same music as me. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds so dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? Oh, we just need a way to show that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Oh, what do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Oh, what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. I've got so much motivation in my life. Main character needs to check himself before he wrecks himself. Jeez. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Oh, dude. What am I thinking of? Oh man, there was something that made us like look into like actual napping competitions. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It was Chunibyo. Oh my gosh, there was the girl who was always fucking taking a nap in the corner. Oh, it was the cutest thing. And then she mentioned like either at the end of the first season or like in the middle of the second season like about napping competitions. They actually went to a napping competition, didn't they? Oh my gosh, Chunibyo was a fucking... It was crazy. That fucking show. I like too much anime. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Oh, fuck, here I am talking about anime and she's calling me on my bullshit. Don't say that out loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. I guess that makes sense. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Yeah. He. It's what I do best. And that's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't find it in myself to do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face. Huh? Sayori glances around, smooshes her face, pulls out a compact. How's it written all over my face? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Oh, she is kind of disheveled. Her bow and her button. Oh, her buttons are mismatched. Do you see it? Her buttons are mismatched. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Run my fingertip down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. No. Wild hair is the best. Jeez. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar. I don't think I see that one. This artist rendition is not 100%. No. What do you... I don't notice it, Sayori. It's fine. It's cool. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that either. Hey. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? What? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start buttoning up the blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is ridiculous. This is awful. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say things like that. You'll make me feel weird about this. It's stupid. But it's okay though. I'm happy that we're like this. Wait, did she say that? I don't know. I got mixed up. I shouldn't have picked a name with S at the beginning of it. I guess. Be careful. The button might come off. What is this? This is ridiculous. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Stepped away to braid your hair and ran back. We heard laughing at something about mismatched buttons. Oh, you know, we just buttoned up her blazer and then found out that her boobs had grown, and then she very quickly unbuttoned her blazer. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, alright? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like that. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyways, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. How's it go? Blah, 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 blah. Embarrassing. Such embarrass. Anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Sure, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Ah, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah. Swoon, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, right. I feel to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Why is this a choice? I mean, Monica's my number one. Monica, you wanna read my poem, Monica? Monica, you got your ponytail and your sporty attitude. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know that I'm putting in effort. Why are you saying hi to me? You were just talking to me. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. I will keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, you want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha! Don't worry, Swoon. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being, even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sounded like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good either. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Wasn't there another side? What do I think? It's very freeform. Sorry, I'm really not the right person to ask for feedback, and I'm kind of concerned for you, Monica. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, it is this. I think that's how it went. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big, dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm gonna go with Sayori last. We're gonna go talk with Miss Bitch. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I love it. 10 out of 10. Beautiful poem. It's great, Natsuki. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I do. Just be honest. I am. So why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. No, I kind of got it. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Fuck you, tsundere bitch. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah. Sayori's gonna be last. We're gonna go with Yuri. Natsuki is best girl. Oh gosh, Fen. It's not a shirt scrubba. It's a dress. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. Oh, I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Stop saying you're sorry. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me or to Natsuki, but she needs to stop. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Wow. That, it's got a really, like, nice punch at the end. It's, wow. Disturbing. Oh, that's not an S. That's just an apostrophe. Why is there a little, like, mark above it? I can't zoom in or anything. Calm, breathing air out of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's so spooky. Oh, okay, alright. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? No, I knew that was an apostrophe the whole time. It wasn't totally not, you know. But it took you a long time to read. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was admiring the poem several times. I'm spooked. I'm actually spooked. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Swoon. Really? No, it's about her. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it. I read through it 3 times. 3 times. God. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. Oh, it's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. if she's actually a ghost, I'm gonna What's up, Sayori? Oh my goodness! This is so good, Swoon. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of the other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a swoon poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're adorable. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Actually present. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. It's like I said before, Swoon. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Cupcakes. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I will hold you to that. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. The women in this club, they're gonna do great things. They're gonna do great things. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a bit. You can't answer just a bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, that at least makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Don't worry, I do too. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. Oh, sorry, that's Sayori. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, what's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsumi dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Swoon did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Oh my god, they're gonna kill each other. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Swoon liked my poem too, you know. She even told me that she was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Swoon appreciates my advice more than she appreciated yours. And how do you know she didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. What's happening? Where are we? How did we get here? Why can't... Look, Yuri, I understand. I don't really care for Natsumi either, but I mean her poem was nice and simple and adorable. Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Swoon started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing here. Swoon, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Swoon. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. I missed that last word. It was an E word. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but also a waste. You understand that, right, Swoon? Well? How? Why? Whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Why can't it be Monica? Oh gosh, I really did love that punch at the end of Yuri's. Yeah, fuck it. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. Oh, I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place, you fucking tsundere. Are you kidding? Oh my god, that's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you don't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody's taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for a fucking tsundere. Sometimes when I'm hurt... Oh god. Sayori is like a sore thumb. Oh my gosh. It helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori... She doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do just that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki... She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit down in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright. I believe you, even though you said it in the most unbelievable voice. Thanks, Swoon. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of the club now. Sure. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So... What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Huh. Nice. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Swoon, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Swoon! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee hee hee. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Oh, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, Does that kind of thing happen often? No. No, no. That's really the first... Oh, that's her. I thought that was me. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Nah. It's just, you know, I wanted to know how things have been, you know. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Swoon, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Hee hee hee. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? I already paid that bill. Why are they sending me a notice now? I guess I paid it ahead of time. Does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Let's go for Yuri. We'll try to equally impress Yuri and Sayori. So agonizing, nature, infallible, no, marshmallows for the other girl. Swimsuit? Oh shit. Graveyard. Go into a graveyard in a swimsuit. Dream? Fuck. Okay. Melancholy. Hair? I don't know Sayori at all, apparently. Skirt. Fuck. Boop. Adventure. This is awful. This is all over the place. Whirlwind. Sparkle. I think oh fuck. This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. Forgive? Doki Doki. Why is it actually... Dark. Wait, what? Right. Raindrop? Raindrop? Okay. I don't understand at all. Misery? What? Disarray. That's like... This is insane. That is awful. Nobody's gonna like that poem. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hello, Swoon. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. He. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Oh, I could totally go for some melon pan. Why wouldn't we go have a snack? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Man, I'm getting tired. And talking is just so much more exhausting. I think I'm gonna save it here, and we will continue this day. Probably after my final presentation on Friday. Oh god. There we go. Return. Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. You're all awesome. Don't ever stop being awesome. And as always, sweet dreams.